Hi Panther families, it's Mrs. Willis here. I was just checking in. I wanted to say hello, let everyone know that I'm thinking about them and I miss you all so much. I hope you got to be a part of the parade. It was magical. It was so good to see everyone in their driveways waving. I know it meant a lot to the staff, and I got so many nice emails from families saying that they appreciated us taking our time to connect with the families. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being a part of the parade. So just kind of an update, we're still on for a closure until April 11th. As far as academics go, we had sent the packet out the very first week of the closure, and we sent a new packet out yesterday, and that's going to be for the rest of this week. So hopefully you guys are working hard on your instructional packets. Moving forward, the teachers and I have been really busy preparing for what we are calling distant learning, and distant learning will begin this Monday, March 30th. So what we're going to do moving forward is the emails will go out to the families from the teachers on Fridays, every Friday by 4 o'clock, and it will include the lessons for the upcoming week. What I wanted to take a moment to do right now was explain what this sort of lesson plan looks like. The teachers have worked really hard to get this together for students, and I want to make sure that you're really understanding what this lesson plan looks like and how you can be, the most successful at your own house. So the email you're going to get, it's going to have a lesson plan that looks like this. Okay, everything's going to be filled in, but this is just sort of a blank lesson plan. At the very top, it'll have the dates. Okay, for the week it's for. And then you're going to have, of course, the days of the week. And then you're just going to follow Monday's plans vertically. So you'll start with our conscious discipline, and that is our Brain Smart Start. A Brain Smart Start, it includes 4 things. It's an activity to unite. We do this on the announcements every day when we say the Pledge of Allegiance together. An activity to connect with each other. Sometimes we give high fives. I know if you've been to one of our Student of the Month assemblies, you've probably seen us do that as well. But there's some links included that you can do for that. An activity to disengage stress is where we do our deep breathing. So have your kiddos teach you a little deep breathing. It's a perfect time to cognitively regulate ourselves, especially when we're trying to teach our kiddos from home. And then the last one is the activity to commit. So we're committing to the day's activities, really that affirmation and that positive thinking that promotes mindful attention. Okay, after we do our conscious discipline pieces, then we're going to move right into the essential components of the lesson plan. The essential components of the lesson plan is reading, writing, grammar and phonics, and math. Those are the pieces that we should be trying to complete each day. Okay, so the reading portion, there'll be an I can statement. This will be what the students can do by the end of the lesson. There'll be a little activity here in the middle. It should take from 20 to 40 minutes for reading. And then there might be a little writing activity that goes with it. Again, about 10 to 20 minutes for writing. Next, there'll be possibly a grammar or phonics piece, depending on the age of your child. About 10 minutes for the grammar or phonics piece of it. And then you'll have a math activity. So again, the math, there'll be an I can statement that'll explain what the student should be able to do by the end of the lesson, and then an activity or a practice sheet. Okay, and that should be about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the age of the child. So every day will be reading, maybe some writing, phonics and grammar, and math. That's the essential pieces. Next, we move to the supplemental part of the lesson plan. That's the bottom part. You see it's kind of grayed out here. And again, these are activities still for Monday. We're still following this vertical line. Supplemental is just extra stuff. It's the sauce on top of the meat, okay? If you're wanting more advanced learning for your child, or you're wanting more activities during the day, or maybe you have time, these are great activities that you can involve your kids in. So there's going to be a science portion, a social studies portion. The kids can go to specials. Coach Wall will add some PE stuff in there. There'll be an art activity from Miss Sarah, a technology activity one day from Mrs. Martinez, a music activity from Mrs. Lade, and even a library option from Miss Hoffman. So depending on what day of the week it is, this is Monday, so this person has PE today. There's a PE activity. Again, it's supplemental, it's optional. And then there's a miscellaneous section. This could be a little Spanish class, a second language. It could just be a fun virtual field trip that you could take. And the last section would be the extension piece. These are for students in maybe traditional academy or gifted learners that just really want to extend their learning. Anyone can extend their learning. It's not just for the students that are gifted or in traditional academy. Anyone has the option to extend their learning. But I just kind of wanted to talk through what that lesson plan looked like. It can be confusing, if you just look at it, it might be a little overwhelming. So you're just going to follow the plan vertically each day. Again, the essential pieces would be math, reading and writing, and phonics and grammar. The supplemental pieces, that's going to be your choice as a family, whether you maybe have some extra time to do some supplemental activities just to keep your brain engaged. We want to keep you learning. The teachers are going to be sending a specific email out to their families. So if you have any more questions, please reach out to your child's teacher at any time. And then, of course, if you have any questions for me, you can email me, Willis, WILLIS, at lesd.k12.az.us. And email me at any time, and I'd be glad to answer any questions that you have. But again, teachers have been really working hard to provide this distant learning opportunity for your children. I mean, kudos to them. We've been online with each other daily, having meetings. It's new learning for all of us. So thank you for being patient with our school. Thank you for being patient with our district. We wish everyone well, and please let us know if you have any questions.